Oh, let's do some clever editing. Wait a second. Oh, there we are. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Chris Reading His Blogs. This time we're on blog number 10 because I'm not quite being chronological in my order, and I'll maybe touch on why later. Or maybe not. Ooh. So here we go. Don't be afraid to let them show. That's a Cyndi Lauper reference, I think. Our true colours. Right, I love a dirty car, said no one ever. Here we go. So this is from a 2017, so we're looking 6 years ago. So this weekend was a landmark occasion for my eldest son. Ever since he's understood what a car wash is, he's campaigned that my car be washed. And in fairness to him, I hadn't washed it in 3+ years. Some people have got a love affair with their cars. Others view them as a functional means from get from A to B. I drive one of these, or I used to. Sad times. It does the job, it doesn't break down, and it is cheap to run. The first and third there are true. It did sadly break down. It smelt quite badly and broke quite a lot. For the average person, this is not a desirable car. In fact, I've worked with people that refuse to take a ride in it. So double the undesirable nature of a car with the fact that it hadn't been cleaned for so long. This was not a product designed to be lusted after by petrol heads. Now, as I was cleaning my car, it reminded me of a project that I once took part in, to upgrade an automation test suite. We worked with a third party to complete the integration, and my role was to initiate a review procedure to ensure quality. Do we ensure quality? Interesting conversation topic. The process consisted of 2 separate reviews, one for technical functionality and the other for best practice conformance. Now, I guess the best practice conversation's kind of been going on for a while. I'd probably lean towards good practices than something that's explicitly best practice, but again, that's a conversation for another day. The first process was to ensure that the scripts did what they were designed to do, and as well as possible. This we can all relate to, and is a fundamental one. The second is perhaps not the one that we see all of the time, or is seen as the lesser of the two more often. And again, this is my perspective 6 years ago. This is the look and feel of the scripts. I actually think this is fundamental to the way when we implement these things. It's very easy to want to release something as soon as it works. We live in a world of instant gratification after all. But as the end users, how much do we appreciate something that looks as good as it works? A comment that stuck with me from one of the team that we worked with was how impressed they were with our commitment to both processes. He likened it to a car with both wonderful performance and drive, but also that looked spectacular. I mean, anyone that talks about your automation is spectacular. Whew, that's pretty exciting, maybe. Anyway, we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but consumers want something that looks and feels good to use. I want to feel proud of the products that I work on. I want others to see that product and how good it looks and to experience how good it is to use. We've got a bit of a quote from the Dodgeball movie. So Kate Veach says, "I'm curious, is it strictly apathy or do you really not have a goal in life?" And Peter retorts, "I found that if you have a goal, that you might not reach it. But if you don't have one, then you're never disappointed. And I gotta tell you, it feels phenomenal." Well, I guess that makes sense, says Kate, in a really sad way. Yeah, okay, so if you're not trying to measure things, I'm not quite sure the point I was trying to make there, but hey, I used to enjoy Dodgeball. There we go. So I've said I want to have my cake and eat it. I want to strive for the best. And I think if we don't strive for the best, then we'll never achieve the best. I'm going to, from the top of my head, try and find a quote from Vince Lombardi from the NFL fame. I think the trophy is named after him even. And he said, if we don't strive for perfection, we'll never achieve something awesome along the way. I'm definitely paraphrasing, but he's saying that we may never ever reach that perfect line, but on the journey we will do something amazing. Now, I'm just going to preface this last bit with, unfortunately, this little bit of a prediction isn't true. I said I guarantee that if I had a car that I took more pride in, then I wouldn't need to wait for my son to prompt me to clean it, and I can tell you that that's not true. I got a nicer car. I still don't clean it very often. I'm not very good at those things. I'm sorry. But anyway, quality, good things. The way that we build stuff is just as important as the end product for us to concentrate on. Yes, we need to make money, But if we aren't building stuff for long-term success, I think we're probably going to fail as well. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.